Randy White.
For me, coaching against him twice a year for 7 years might be the finest defensive player that I ever have coached against.
One of the most feared defensive tackles in the history of the National Football League.
But Randy White almost didn't even play defensive tackle in the NFL.
They spent 2 years trying to make him a middle linebacker.
Randy just unable to get himself in the right position.
I don't think his body goes backwards. And as such, he wasn't a very good linebacker at all.
That looked like it was going to be a poorly spent #1 draft choice on him.
Once the Cowboys decided that isn't his game, let's put him on the defensive line. He's a terrific player.
Our number 10 Cowboy became a Hall of Fame force who was named a first-team All-Pro 7 times.
Randy White jumps on him.
Randy White was ridiculous.
He may not have put up these incredible numbers. I think it's because he was always double or triple teamed. One of the top 2 or 3 most dominant Cowboys, just sheer dominance every year.
Boy, you talk about a guy who was devastating.
Randy White was a bagger. And if I weren't on television, I'd use a different term.
Just a stone-cold nut.
On game day, this meek, humble person turned into a monster.
He was the manster.
His name is Randy White. His nickname, Manster.
We call Randy White Manster around here. It's half man, half monster.
I've never been afraid of anything. And Randy White scared me.
He's one of those guys, you know, if you had to pick somebody to go down the dark alley with, he'd be probably the first guy I would say, yeah, let's get it on. Let's go.
He created a war on every snap. He was mean. Boy, he was tough.
Randy White killed everybody every day, not just Sunday. He killed them in practice on Wednesday. He was out killing people on his off day on Tuesday.
If half of the stories are true about Randy White, he's still one of the scariest people I've ever heard of.
He's a super competitor. I mean, the guy has only one speed, and it's top speed.
He played football as if it was life and death on every single play.
I remember a play in Dallas. Scott Fitzke caught a pass across the middle, running for a touchdown. You know who caught him from behind? Randy White. Dragged him down short of the goal line. Incredible, incredible play. A defensive lineman catching a wide receiver from behind.
You wouldn't want to play 2 downs against him right now. His competitiveness was off the charts.
He was physically gifted, but there were more physically gifted guys in the National Football League than him. But I don't know that there was anybody more driven on a defensive line than Randy White in the last 40 years. That's why he belongs on your list.
When the Manster was in there in the mid-'70s through the early '80s, you know, he was the guy that most teams said, that's the guy we have to watch for. It's the Manster. How are you going to play against Randy White? How are you going to beat the Manster? He's one of the greatest defensive tackles. He was basically the first link in that chain that you saw players that were unblockable. You know, you can go back to the Deacon Jones and the Merlin Olsons and guys like that, but he carried it to another level. And then LT, and then Reggie.
I had played against Dick Butkus, and Randy White to me was the closest thing to Dick Butkus that I'd ever seen.
But he also had a philosophy that was given to him by another legendary player.
We go downstairs, and there's Ray Nitschke sitting with Art Donovan and Bobby Lane. And I get to meet these three guys. I mean, this is a big deal, right? And I had just gotten drafted by the Cowboys. They want to make me a middle linebacker. And Nitschke says, hey, kid, come over here, sit down. Let me give you a little advice when you go to that Dallas team. He says, don't make any friends. He says, you knock the crap out of everybody you come up against, you'll have all the friends you need.
White was too good to leave on the sideline or on special teams. So during his 3rd season after Jordan retired, he was moved to right defensive tackle, the same position Bob Lilly held from 1961 through 1974. Once again, a change of position proved to be important for his career.
He had that mean streak in him that Dick Butkus had. You know, I was against moving the tackle, but it became a perfect position for him.
He had a breakout season that year, was named to his first All-Pro team and Pro Bowl, and shared the co-MVP of Super Bowl XII honors with his teammate Harvey Martin.